Good evening, gentlemen. I'm back today and I'm going to talk on a lot of interesting topics. Basically, it's going to concern the Indian attack on Pakistan. एक बात याद रखिएगा. Frank Morris had written those lines about the meek and mild Hindu, and today is the day, rather, these are the days when this meek and mild Hindu word or idiom or whatever you call it has been destroyed, has been put to rest. You can't use that word now. And the man who's responsible to finish this word, this phrase, is Narendra Modi. That's the crucial giveaway of this battle which is going on. That is the meek and mild Hindu, which was epitomized by Pandit Nehru and then Narasimha Rao and then Sardar Manmohan Singh, has been laid to rest. It was a surprise to me that when Vajapaye was the Prime Minister and there was that dastardly attack on the Indian Parliament, Vajapaye did nothing. 9 months the Indian Army was standing on the border called Operation Parikrama, and net result, zero. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister when that famous massacre of Pandits started and they had to flee the valley. What he did? Nothing. Pandit Nehru in the same boat. But now, after the massacre in Pahalgam, all credit to Narendra Modi that he's broken the hoodoo and the meek and mild Hindu has been laid to rest. Now, the important thing to remember is that Pakistan is going to be in a deep trouble. They never expected this sort of a response. They always thought it would be something like what the Sardar did, make a lot of hula-bula noise and all, and then quieten down like a sheep. Or even when Vajapaye was talking all here and there, and somebody said, I'll throw an atom bomb on India, and he got scared. So now the situation has changed, and Narendra Modi and the Indian public were ferocious, and they have taken revenge. And the biggest revenge is the attack on the madrasas and the training camps in Punjab, Pakistan, that resulted in the death of 14 close associates and family members of Azhar Mahmood. That is not only the first thing, the second is the man responsible for the hijacking of the Indian Airlines plane in 98 has also been sent to the next world. This is a big success of the Indian Armed Forces because these were the people who needed to be cut from this world, rather who need to be obliterated, sent into oblivion, which happened. But gentlemen, as far as the war is concerned, I think it's entirely in India's favor. And if India can sustain it, I think Pakistan will shortly be on its legs. It's a sad commentary that most of the Islamic countries are just keeping silent or trying to support Pakistan. Look at Turkey supporting Pakistan, Malaysia, and there are very few countries supporting India, though they are against terrorism. Even America, supposed to be India's ally, has not said a word about Pakistan and terrorism. So India should beware. I think the most pragmatic approach has been of China, which has not really gone whole hog in favor of Pakistan. And they have said they don't favor terrorism. That's great credit to the diplomacy of Narendra Modi. And China, we thought, was the biggest enemy, but I think their response is as good or as bad as the Americans. And the Americans had given the F-16 fighters to Pakistan, and along with it another $400 million to upgrade the machines. And I think 3 of them have been shot down. And there was a provision that these F-16s would not be used against India. What are the Americans going to do about it? Nothing. I don't think they're going to do anything. This is all hogwash and talk. Whoever is the president, whether it's Joe Biden or Trump, They think India is an expendable commodity. We want them as an ally against China, but when India has an enemy, well, we'll just potter around and do something here and there. Thankfully, the Indian armed forces have been built up into a formidable machine, and they have struck 9 terror camps in Pakistan and destroyed them. I think, as per the independent observers, about 90 of these terrorists have been killed. And that's something which is very heartening. That's number one. And number two, there is a complete breakdown in morale of the enemy, that is, the terrorist groups. And the bigger event which has taken place is the declaration of independence by Balochistan. The Baluch are fighting, and that is a very, very interesting position at the moment. And now this is a chime. The hour has come when Balochistan can take independence. India should keep the pressure on. As I've earlier said in my earlier video, there's no need for India to invade Pakistan. Absolutely. Carry on this war of attrition and Pakistan will be down on its knees. There's so many conflicting reports coming from Pakistan, and one thing is very clear: there is some demoralization in the Pakistan Republic, Islamic Republic, as well as the leadership, as well as the army. General Munir, this man is unheard of. There are rumors that he has been removed, maybe not true, but he doesn't come in the limelight now. And Shahbaz Sharif, the Pakistan Prime Minister, looking beleaguered. He doesn't know what the hell is happening, he's thinking, what the hell is going to happen to me? And in any case, he got no mass support. The most popular leader of Pakistan is in jail, and I won't be surprised if they send him to the next world. Gentlemen, the war is in an interesting stage at the moment. The Indians have started Operation Sindoor 1, and now it's a continuation of the same thing. India did a precision strike and attacked only the terror camps. Pakistan retaliated badly and began to bomb the civilian areas as well as other areas. They attacked about 24 airfields, but their results have been zero. Nothing of any significance. As I told you, I'm not going to discuss the battle, which is you can read in the newspaper what is going on. But the end result is the principles of war have been followed by Modi. That is surprise, deception. That's number one. Concentration of force 2, 3, and unity of command, cooperation, and the end result of these principles of war as laid down by Clausewitz is that the Indians are winning. And it's going to be a big victory. With the Navy now flexing its muscles across Karachi, I don't think Pakistan has much of a hope except look for peace. The Americans, of course, have a soft corner for Pakistan, and so has England. So it's something which India has to factor in, and that should be a warning to India not to go in for the F-35. No need for it. Because even now the French are not giving the source code of the Rifle fighter to the Indians. The IF is asking for it, and the source code is very important because if you want to integrate other weapon systems with the Rifle, then you need the source code, which they are not giving. So the French are the same boat like the Americans, and even if you take the F-35, it will come with a lot of riders, and I don't think they really are very happy about it. It's going to be more of a showpiece with India. Maybe they might let you use it freely against China, but they won't let you use it against Pakistan or anybody else. So, gentlemen, I am very happy to give you the good news that the battle has gone in your favor. The principles of war have been followed, and if Modi persists and continues, shows mettle and nerve, I don't think Pakistan can last much longer. And talking of Pakistan, I think its breakup is on the cards. The Baluch have already declared independence. They approached the United Nations. They've asked India for an embassy here. And I think Pakistan must be on its last legs at the moment. They are desperate. They have a strong army, I will say that, no doubt about it. But it's a Punjabi army, and they are going to lose because of lack of air cover. I think three of the first 16, the so-called great fighters have been shot down. And of course, there's always collateral damage. India has lost a rifle in Batinda, but that's part of the game. You lose something, certainly you can't gain everything. But the war of attrition is what matters, and India has to continue fighting. I think Pakistan won't last another week if things go as per what I see. But then there's many a slip between the cup and the lip. Let's see, gentlemen, what happens further. And one thing I'm so very glad that Modi has laid to rest the ghost of meek and mild Hindu, and most of the Pakistanis must be wondering what the hell is happening. I say, what the hell is happening? Well, what's happening is that your country has become a haven for terrorists, and the world doesn't seem to be noting it. Despite the condemnation of terrorism, nobody's talking about Pakistan as a terrorist state, whether it's America or Europe or anybody else. And the only country supporting India is Israel. And it's about time the Indians realize that you have one friend and that's Israel, and go hog to support it. Well, gentlemen, I've said what I had to say. I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. And I look forward to further interaction with you. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll say goodbye. God bless and Jai Hind.